Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2009, and today we're reading Deuteronomy chapter 22. And as always, I encourage you to read through for yourself, see what you get from it, email us, and we'll put it on the blog. But what we're talking about in this entire chapter, well, really throughout most of the chapter as I read it, was talking a lot about possessions and how to deal with another man's possession. And, from the beginning, we're talking about the oxen, the sheep, even down we're talking about the virgin and the father and the husband, and that's something we talked about several weeks ago now, where the wife belongs to the husband, but before that she belongs actually to her father, and it's his responsibility to take care of her, but then when she gets married, then it's the husband's responsibility to take care of her. But this morning I'm actually not going to go on that again. I'm really going to stick towards the first part of this chapter and just bring up two quick points out of this chapter. But one thing it's talking about is if you come across a possession or something that belongs to your brother, then you're supposed to hold on to it and restore it back unto them, and don't take it for yourself. And it says even if I'm not, so it could be someone that you don't even know. And why I'm saying that too, because this weekend, Sean and I went to my aunt's funeral service, and I was explaining to him afterwards that there's a lot of people that I saw there, or some people I saw there that I've never met before, and I wouldn't know them from walking down the street, that we're actually related. And same thing with him. Most of the people there that he's met for the first time that he can remember, and he's actually related to these people. So you don't want to just do this for people that you know, or for people that you're directly related to, because you don't know how you're related to someone else. You might just be walking down the street. So you want to treat all people the right way. If there's something that belongs to them and you come across it, or it just you pass by it or whatever, you want to treat it with respect and give it, restore it back to them, even like it's saying in this particular chapter. So one of the first things I said is really just to treat, not just limited to certain people, but treat everyone properly, because you don't know how you relate to them. And secondly, what I want to bring up is, sometimes we may see something that actually belongs to someone else and think that that is our blessing from God, and we'll take that and hold on to that for ourselves. But by doing that, we can actually be holding back a true blessing from God, because we're breaking a commandment or breaking a law that God has in place. So if there's something that you're getting which is it's not rightfully yours, then you need to actually return that to who it is rightfully belongs to, because that way you can open up the blessings from God to come back into your life. And the way I think about it, as far as just another example, is you might be seeing crumbs from someone else's cake, and you're taking these crumbs from someone else's cake, but by doing that, by taking these crumbs from someone else's cake, you're holding back this big old pie or this big cake that God has in store just for you. And you're just, you're seeing these crumbs that someone else is dropping, and you're taking that and thinking that, oh, this is great, I'm being blessed with this, but it's not rightfully yours. And by doing that, then you're holding back all the stuff that God has for you. So those are the two things I want to bring up just from the first portion of the chapter. But like I said before, read it through for yourself, see what you get from it, make comment on what I said, or add something to it if you want to say something else in regards to it. But read it through for yourself. That's the key thing. So with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.